Ke re kopa gore go ya mafelelong ge ba opela national anthem ke thapelo ya rona ya go tswalela mo University ya Limpopo. Re kopa gore lo emelleng lo itlhompeng lo e opeleng fitlhella mafelelong choir ke yone e tla re etang pele ka national anthem. Lo tla nne lo eme yalo ba tla phatlalatsa VC o ka phatlalatsa kopano e ya University ya Limpopo ya ba tswa mo staging ba fologa stage ba tswela ko ntle ko foyering ba ka sala morago ke di aloga tsa rona. Re a kopa tle go se nne le motho o e leng gore o tlo tsaya ditshwantsho di photo ka moholong ka difounu tsa lena. Go na le ba e leng gore ba tlile go tsaya di photo ka moholong ke ba Gordon Harris. Clarence o ka tla a re bontsha gore ba tlile go tsaya di photo ka mokae. Over to you, Clarence.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to you, graduates. I just want to explain the procedure that you're going to follow as you walk on stage. Make sure that you have 3 things with you. The first being your name card, which you are given by your university. The second being your hood, which you are going to place on your left arm. And the third being a yellow card, which you would have given to you. You are going to be ushered row by row, and you come and wait here by the left side of the stage. After that, you proceed. On stage, there is a black mat. Please stand right on top of it. Hand your name card to the dean, who's going to call your name. At that moment, we're going to take a photograph by camera stationed right there. So look in that direction, please. From there on, you take your card, your name card, and proceed to the Vice Chancellor. That's where your degree is going to be conferred. You are going to be kept. After that, you go to the next step. There you see the registrar, you hand him your hood, turn around, look at the crowd, give them a smile. That's when you take the second photograph by a camera station right there. From there on, you proceed down the steps, you get your certificate there, then right in the far end of the hall, we've got another studio there. We're going to take a head and shoulder portrait of you. That will be your last photograph. From there onwards, you may proceed and come back to your seat. We do have another studio stationed in the foyer, so you're more than welcome to come with your family and friends to take pictures there. One last thing, if you don't have a yellow card, please just raise up your hand. Someone will come and assist you. Thank you.
Let's give Clarence and his model a very warm round of applause. Please know that when you come here to give the dean your name card, wait for it, for him to give it to you. After you have received it back from him, then you can proceed to the next, to your next stopping place. After that, to your third, and then you will use that very same card at the certificates table there. The numbers on there will help our colleagues there to get your certificate. That's if you are not owing the university. If you do owe, batswadi ba ka nako tse dingwe ba kolota le dibuka tsa library. Even when they owe for keeping the library books over a long period, there is a fine. And most of them do forget those fines. Those are the things that make them not to get their certificates. Oska ba khama wa re ga ba patela se ba rometseng shona. We do have ablution facilities at the back in the foyer. They are non-smoking areas. We also have ablution facilities for those who cannot ascend the stairs. Outside, on the side, our usherers will show you where those are. Please know that we also have emergency services outside. there's an ambulance for those who need an ambulance. We would not allow people to sit on the stairways, ka mo di-stepseng ka mo, ka lebaka la gore ge re tlhoka go shumisa the emergency areas, we need them clear. Re a leboga. Another thing, graduates, please observe this. That camera that is facing us here is the one that's going to capture your picture here. The one that is facing that direction, you should face it. That's the one that's going to capture your picture when the registrar will be putting your hood on you. I get it. So please, 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 don't give the registrar a hard time by being stiff and not shifting when he's moving you into the right direction to face the right camera. The second camera, that's the one on our left, on my left, that's the one you have to face when you get to the registrar. It is 9 o'clock. I hope that the choir is ready. Ba ba leng mo R40 ga ise gore re lo tlhoile, ga ra tlhoya bana baue, re kopa gore lo ba naganeleng le bona. Children cannot concentrate for more than an hour, or even less, more than necessary. So please do take care of them in there. Dance, sing along, have fun in here. I get a lot of this Steve Papa, I get. Graduates, awale no Carlo chugile so. It seems as if you are not sure whether you are graduating or not. When we start, if there's something that really says kukang maikutlo, just be mindful of your neighbor as you dance, as you jump out of joy. But please enjoy. Rona mo investing ya Limpopo ga rena nama, ga rena dikuku, e fela re na le mmino, re na le bo Africa ba rena, ka lebaka la gore lena lo mo Africa lo tseba go keteka akere, re tlo go keteka mmogo, akere. To show that you are happy and you are truly grateful to the sources of your life. Just the last. Megolokwane ya mafelelo, pele re thoma. That's how we celebrate and also thank the source of our life. Choir? Not yet. Do we need to clear the way? Re gaufi le go thoma, megolokwane ya mafelelo. Ma-Africa a mabotse iphineng ka di-graduations tsa bana ba lena. Choir, e re re emeleng, re kopa gore ba ba leng mo di-stepseng tse, Aba eme mo go fitlhella a ile gore ba potela kwale. Choir, re kopa gore re emelle. Can we kindly take to our feet? Let us all stand.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I constitute this gathering as a lawful congregation of the University of Limpopo.
Greetings, beloved, in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, amen. We will take a scriptural reading before praying from the book of 1 Samuel chapter 7. We'll only read verses 12. and it reads thus, in the name of the Lord. Then Samuel took a stone and set it up between Mizpah and Shin. He named it Ebenezer, saying, thus far the Lord has helped us. Amen. Beloved in the Lord, this morning we are gathered here to congratulate you on your victory. And I want to say life is a journey. And in this journey of life, we experience the good and not so good days. We plan and we set goals, and through hard work and the grace of God, we achieve. This morning we are gathered here because you have experienced that victory. We are gathered here this morning to congratulate you and to celebrate with you. And as we do that, we remember that it is by hard work, but also by the grace of God. Perhaps that is what Samuel was saying. After experiencing victory over the Philistines, when he wrote on the stone to say, Ebenezer, thus far the Lord has helped us. We are saying, yes, you have arrived at this point, but this is not the destination. There is more. The journey continues, but today we just stop and reflect. And as we reflect, we say, Ebenezer, up to this point, you, the Lord, you have helped us. Brothers and sisters, today we say to God, we have arrived at this point, and we acknowledge that the journey still continues. We are not yet at the destination, but where we are saying, wena Modimo o re thusitse go fitlha fa. You are a good God. And ka moka letšatšing la lekgone, as we are gathered here, as we reflect, we are also going to thank God. And also not just thanking God, saying to God, wena Modimo wo o re thusitse go mabane wa re fitlhisha mo, o sa tlo no ba Modimo wa go re rwala go tloga mamotla go ya pele. May the good Lord bless you, and congratulations once again. Let us pray. Modimo wa rena re ya go leboga letšatšing la lekgono, Modimo o yo mo botse, o yo mo kgethwa. Re leboga letšatši le le botse leo le dirilego ko wena, leo le tsebilego ko wena, la bana ba gago. Re papa, this is the day that you have made, and we will be glad in it. Re šogofaletše modiro wo, leina le le botse la morena le mophološi wa rena Jesu Kriste. Amen.
of weary heart, waiting to be won. Many lives have passed away, and in many homes there are voices crying now to the living God. Breathe a pray for Africa. God the Father's love can reach down and bless all hearts from his heaven above. And when lips are moved by grace, they so sweetly sing. Pray for peace in Africa from the loving God.
Mr. Chancellor, Vice Chancellor and Principal, Professor Mohalong, Chairperson of the University of Limpopo Council, Mr. Panderani Neforobodwe, Mr. M.J. Rachidi, Council Member of this university, Advocate Bongani Bongo, Council Member of this university, Ms. Mapakela, also council member of this university, Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research, Innovation and Partnerships, Professor Singh, the Registrar, Professor Masha, Dean of Students, Dr. Masipa, Reverend Mudisane, who led us in prayer, Mr. Urbanus Dax, a convocation representative from the Namibian chapter, Windhoek, Ms. Ramudike, the SRC treasurer, members of the University of Limpopo management, in other words, executive deans of faculty, directors of school, research professors and professors, heads of department, directors of school and support services, academics, and all support staff. Guest of honor for today, our graduates, parents, guardians, sponsors of the guest of honor, friends and colleagues. Thobela. Awusheni. Ndimacheloni. On behalf of the University of Limpopo, I wish to extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries, graduates, family members, parents, and staff present here this morning. Mr. Chancellor, allow me, on behalf of the university, to extend a special word of welcome to the following individuals who have graced this occasion by their presence this morning. And the list goes thus: Mr. Pandelani Neforobodwe, chairperson of our council, Advocate Bongani Bongo, member of our council, Mr. Rachidi, also member of our council, Ms. Mapakela, also a council member of this university, Reverend Mudisane, our Muruti who led us in prayer, Mr. Urbanus Dax, a member of the Alumni and Convocation, the Namibian chapter in Windhoek, Ms. Ramudike, the SRC treasurer, Mr. Stephen Mantu, also a member of the Alumni and Convocation Association, Ms. Anna Sehua, Director, Department of Economic Development, Environment and Tourism, Mr. Jeffrey Chisebe, Director, Limpopo Office of the Premier, and lastly, our former renowned colleague, Professor Bupape. To our guest and the audience, thank you very much for being here to celebrate with us the achievements of this large group of graduates who have completed their studies at the University of Limpopo. Mr. Chancellor, today is an extraordinary day in the lives of our graduates and the university, of course. Amidst the universal turmoil occasioned by COVID-19, our students did not give up, and here they are to graduate. And we would like to extend congratulations to every single one of you, our graduates, of course, together with your families, who stood alongside you. To our graduates, without any doubt, you have been and you are still very brave, industrious, and extremely intelligent. As I said earlier, COVID-19 or no COVID-19, and many other challenges that you confronted during your study period, you did not abandon your studies. You told yourselves in isiZulu or Siswati or Sindebele, noma kanjani. In Sesotho or Northern Sotho, byang kapa byang. In Xitsonga, naloko swi endlisha kuyini. In my mother tongue, naho zoto itahani. You are not going to leave this university without a degree. Of course, the support you received from university staff, your parents, and relatives, such as Wokuku who are here, I have seen many of them, Wo Rahulu as well, Wo Mane, Wo Malume, I've seen some of the uncles here, Wo Rahadi, a very important part of our African culture, Batswala, Dikhaitjedi, Baratu, Libahomana, their support cannot be taken for granted. As a result, the graduates, here you are today, in fact, ready to graduate. Just take a look at yourselves. You look smart in those dashing suits, high heels, and those Cinderella shoes, not excluding beautifully painted long nails. In short, you definitely look amazing. Can you tell the graduate seated next to you that you look stunning? Mr. Chancellor, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, this graduation ceremony is number 7 of 13 to take place this week, after which the university would have conferred 3,888 degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Can't we give the university a big round of applause for that? At this morning's graduation ceremony, the university will confer 308 undergraduate degrees in the Faculty of Management and Law for the following programs: Bachelor of Development in Planning and Management, as well as Bachelor of Laws. Once more, you are all indeed very welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Ke a leboha.
Kgotsong, Afshen, Sanbonani, Molweni, Kusile, Ndomacheroni, Dumelang, and good morning. Allow me to pass my humble and sincere greetings to the Vice Chancellor, Prof. N.M. Mokhalong, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Teaching and Learning, Prof. Richard Madaje, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Research, Innovation and Partnership, Prof. Singh, the Registrar, Prof. Masha, Dean of Students, Dr. Masipa, Executive Deans of Faculties, Directors of Schools, academic staff, members of Senate, our beautiful, ravishing graduates, along with their parents, with us here this beautiful morning at the great Nkgopotsetiro Hall. On behalf of the Student Representative Council and a student in the management of law, I am honored to stand here before you today and offer my congratulations to the class of 2022. Your achievements are a statement of your hard work, perseverance, and dedication, and you should be proud of what you have accomplished. I congratulate each and every one of you for your perseverance, hard work, and dedication that has brought you to this point. Today, you are not only graduating from this esteemed institution, but you are also embarking on a new journey in your lives. You are now equipped with the knowledge and skills and experiences that will shape you for your future. As we honor the graduate, let us take this moment and reflect on the wise words of an African leader, Nelson Mandela, who once said, "Education is the powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." As we witness the graduation of our peers, we are reminded of the power of education to transform lives and bring positive change. And the great Ghanaian leader, Kwame Nkrumah, once said, "We face neither east or west, we face forward." The quote serves as a reminder to look forward with optimism and determination, to overcome obstacles and seize opportunities as they arise. As you leave this institution and begin your journey in the real world, I urge you to remember the values that you have learned in your time here. Remember the importance of hard work, perseverance, and determination. These values will guide you through many challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. On this joyous occasion, we must recognize the parents and guardians of our graduates. Your unwavering support and encouragement has been instrumental in helping our graduates reach the milestone. You have sacrificed so much to provide your children with the best education possible, and your dedication and commitment have not been unnoticed. As our graduates embark on the next phase of their lives, we ask you to continue to support and guide them in their journey. We extend our heartfelt thanks to you, and we celebrate your role in their success today. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2023 on this well-deserved accomplishment. And to my fellow students, let us continue to strive for excellence and use our education to create a brighter future for ourselves and those to come after us. Before I conclude, I would like to take a moment to give a shout out to the Faculty of Management and Law Chairperson, SRC Chairperson, Mr. Mangena JP, better known as Mira. He has not only excelled academically, but also demonstrated great leadership skills and contributed significantly to the university community. We are honored to have him part of our cohort, and we have no doubt that he will continue to achieve great things in the future. Congratulations, Chairman, and all the best with your future endeavors. In closing, I would like to congratulate the graduates once again and remind us all that education is a powerful tool that can transform lives and communities. Let us use our education to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. Thank you, and God bless you.
Vice Chancellor and Principal, Prof. Mokhaleng, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Teaching and Learning, Prof. Richard Mazese, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Partnerships, Prof. Jessica Sink, the Registrar, Prof. Kwena Masha, Dean of Students, Dr. Mochagi Musipa, Executive Deans of Faculty, Directors of Schools, academic staff and members of Senate, parents and graduates. Esteemed university leadership and the 2023 graduates of this esteemed Limpopo University, allow me to congratulate the university leadership in their various capacities and roles, and the graduates, the future of whose life depends on South Africa, the parents, friends, and all other invited guests at this occasion. May I extend special congratulations to the parents and families who played critical financial and other supportive roles toward the success of our graduates today. It is very important that after graduation, all graduates will join and become active members of the various branches of the alumni convocation and various regional branch activities. You need to walk tall with your heads held high because you have to engage in the planned and constructive rebuilding and development of your country through the education which is confirmed today with your graduation. The father of the Black consciousness movement in South Africa, in our time of university studies, the late Steve Biko, let his soul rest in peace, repeatedly postulated, and I quote, "The most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed." Even today, Steve Biko makes that call that we should all unshackle, free the chains that hold us back and our minds back to do what is expected from us. I quote an anonymous student source on the evening prior to the delivery of the May 1972 graduation speech by the late Abraham Tiro. When I was a first-year student, freshman, what he said was, one student said, "Do not think that the black man is a product of the mathematical era of God's laboratory." That says a lot. Black people, too, are as intelligent and even more intelligent in some measures as any other people on planet Earth. You do not need to stand back to anyone. A lot of blood was shed for you to work freely and diligently toward the reconstruction of South Africa and the upliftment of the masses after having attained independence. The blood of those who laid down their lives water our freedom. May I appeal to you kindly to rise up, be organized, get involved in national and international developmental activities, stand up and be counted in all spheres, also at the level of alumni activities after graduation, and assist the youth to develop themselves in all areas that are needed to develop this beautiful country of yours. Let your voices count. Particularly, our females should be accorded the respect that they deserve and be granted their constitutionally enshrined rights to be themselves through their engagement in national issues at all levels in South Africa. Black consciousness is an affirmation of Black identity. Black identity means taking control of our own destinies rather than relying on other support to bring their freedom. In all fairness, freedom implies to live our lives to the full. Paradigm shifts have to occur at fast rates, accompanied by visibly changed mentalities. Director of ceremonies, being Black is not a matter of pigmentation. It is a reflection of a reborn mental attitude and fortitude, eager and willing to bring forth change and a new vision of life. Any political formation of political freedom that does not touch the proper distribution of wealth and social services will be meaningless for our people. Armed with experiences growing up in poor and marginalized communities, people should stand up and get involved for a better today and a better future of the free yet marginalized South Africans. Ubuntu! Director of ceremonies, I thank you for this opportunity to have been able to make a small yet hopefully encouraging contribution at this 2023 graduation ceremony. I thank you.
umtotheni thina siyasebenza yena uhleli umtoshani lo umtotheni thina siyasebenza yena uhleli sithi hambuyo hambuyo sebenza hambuyo sebenza hambuyo sebenza hambuyo 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 sebenza hambuyo sebenza hambuyo sebenza.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the undergraduate degrees of the university on those graduates whose names appear in the program.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the undergraduate degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following graduates whose names appear in the program and have complied with the requirements of the degree Bachelor of Development in Planning and Management. Chaba Kamuhelo. Gwangwa Kamuhelo. Klotse Violet. Kekana Florence. Kekana Precious. Kauli Alicia. Lehong Agnes. Letswalo Maria. Lukele Joyful. Maake Promise. Mabala Witness. Mabukela Joseph. Mabocha Sonto, distinction in advanced project analysis. Machete Gemina. Malahlela Nomsa. Maluleke Faith. Mama Bolo Mule. Mambala Rorisang. Manganye Princess Wutibi. Manyaka Tumisho. Marobane Sinki. Marupe Warabile. Masipila Muloko. Masetla Gerard. Machi Henrietta. Machipa Fortune. Maimele Vutomi. Mbombi Rivonia. Mboweni Hazel Mativa. Mkabela Dineo Innocent. Mkari Albertina. Mkonza Tando. Mudiba Ngakwana, distinctions in advanced project planning and management and advanced project analysis. Mokhashwa Rosina. Mohokong Anna. Mula Doctor, distinction in advanced research methodology and proposal. Mutine Pishego. Mutemane Sabina Happiness. Natengwe Richize, distinctions in advanced research methodology and proposal, advanced project planning and management, development planning and policy, and advanced project analysis. Njovu Vuyisile. Nkosi Lindokuhle Bridget. Ngumalo Goodness. Posa Phineas Mamafa. Rampedi Bafedi. Rapiri Daniel. Ricoto Fortune. Sawada Loveness. Selepe Jr. Shai Itumeleng. Shipalana Miyalani. Tobakhale Judith. Tsike Mashadi Maggie. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following graduates whose names appear in the program and have complied with the requirements of the degree Bachelor of Laws. Anusa Precious, distinction in human rights law. Baloyi Rivoningo. Baloyi Rudolph, distinction in international law. Vuma Mavis. Chabangu Fatima Carol. Chauke Almighty. Chauke Sipo. Chauke Johannes. Chokwe Nakedi Carol, distinctions in business entities and international law. Chuma Prudence, distinctions in business entities, international law, and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Daswa Carol, distinction in international law. Jibela Karabo. Dube Dominic. Tongo Linda Treasure. Tonyana Daphne. Jones Mbali Vinton. Kafela Tsepiso. Kosana Letlogonolo Naum. Kosa Amukelani, distinctions in advanced labor law, alternative dispute resolution, environmental and mining law, human rights law, and international property law. Koza Eugene, distinction in international law. Koza Michelle. Koza Marvel. Koza Odette Margaret. Khoza Ntokozo. Khoza Portia. Khoza Ngokolo, distinction in human rights law. Khoza Zanele. Komu Zanele Chantel. Kubai Salvation, distinction in international law. Kupemba Elijah, distinction in international law. Quinda Sharon. Libya Shalati, distinction in international law. Libepe Lesbe. Libota Petras. Ledwaba Penelope, distinctions in advanced criminal law, business entities, and international law. Litseku Ruben. Lentsuane Lebogang Palesa. Letswalo violate distinctions in human rights law, international law, business entities, and advanced criminal practice. Mahi Alicia. Make Riel, distinction in international law. Mabapa Simpson. Mabasa Ngosinati, distinctions in international law, human rights law, and conflict of laws. Mabasa Primrose, distinctions in intellectual property law, human rights law, and international law. Mabucha Rosen. Mabua Tshepo. Mabunda Alet, distinction in bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Mabusela Anastasia, distinctions in business entities and human rights law. Mabuza Sidwell, distinctions in academic research, business entities, tax law, international law, human rights law, and intellectual property law. Machaba Tumelo Natli, distinctions in international law and advanced criminal practice. Madivat Life, distinction in international law. Madiba Domain Molohad. Mazi Lucky, distinctions in intellectual property law, alternative dispute resolution, international law, and advanced labor law. Mageza Kurula. Mafungo Mugondi, distinctions in academic research for law, advanced criminal practice, business entities, international law, alternative dispute resolution, human rights law, intellectual property law, and conflict of laws. Mohongwa Peter, distinction in international law. Mahwele Precious, distinction in human rights, international law. Human rights law, sorry. Maharela Tabo. Mahasha Layton. Matladisa Simon, distinction in bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Makama Priscilla, distinction in tax law. Magaringe Vulani. Makati Raphahle. Makwale Ayanda. Makura Isabella, distinctions in international law, advanced labor law, and business entities. Makura Isaac. Makuvele Tlangelani, distinction in international law and bookkeeping. Makita Retabile Elton. Malatlela Grace, distinctions in research for legal portfolio. Malatlela Molokadi, distinctions in intellectual property law, human rights law, and alternative dispute resolution. Malange Dakalo, distinction in international law. Malachi, Maureen Malachi. Malachi Sello, distinction in international law. Malachi Daniel. Malachi Tato. Malika Faith. Mulula Tabiso. Malumane Nelisiwe. Maluleke Kanyisa, distinction in international law. Maluleke Thelma. Maluleke Wendy, distinctions in international law and human rights law. Malwane Aritha. Mama Bolo Lina, distinctions in alternative dispute resolution, international law, and business entities. Mama Bolo Elizabeth, distinctions in international law and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Mama Bolo Thomas. Okay. Mamaila Tebogo. Mama Ribe Milton, distinction in bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Mama Shella Mpo James, distinctions in international law and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Mangenwa Jacob Mirwa, distinctions in tax law and international law. Mangole Venetia Sahwadi. Manyala Martin, distinctions in tax law, international law, and in alternative dispute resolution. Mapiri Prince. Maruma Rebotile, distinction in human rights law. Masedi Sara, distinctions in bookkeeping for legal practitioners and human rights law. Mashaba Maria, distinctions in practical legal course and human rights law. Mashamba Lesbon, distinction in international law. Mashamba Ingrid, distinctions in business entities, tax law, advanced labor law, and international law. Mashao Mapiala. Mashiro Kidiboni, distinctions in alternative dispute resolution and tax law. The last distinction, international law. Maswata Samuel. Mate Charity, distinctions in practical legal course, business entities, international law, and intellectual property law. Matebula Greyforce. Matebula Naum. Matebula Theodolite, distinctions in intellectual property law and international law. Matekani Clarence, distinction in bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Matipa Fortunate. Matladisi Aubrey. Mutute Tabo. Matute Tabo. Machi Nzalama. Matladi Sharon. Matsani Norma. Matsani Surprise. Mayapi Asipe, distinctions in business entities and international law. Mazwi Amokelang, distinctions in human rights law, bookkeeping for legal practitioners, international law, tax law, business entities, and practical legal course. Mboweni Tracy. Mbofana Lorraine. Mbowane Sharon. Mhlongo Matimba. Mkabela Agreement. Mkabela Nzalama. Mkonto Felicia, distinction in tax law. Mnisi Ranzu. Mnisi Tsakani. Mwahi Priti, distinctions in business entities, international law, and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Mohale Tebucho, distinctions in alternative dispute resolution, human rights law, intellectual property law, and international law. Mohlala Caroline. Muhuto Kotatso, distinctions in international law and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Mukabane Caswell, distinction in international law. Mukala Tabita. Mokwatlo Tlakudi. Mokwena Kiabetswe, distinction in advanced criminal practice. Mulaba Chipienso, distinction in business entities. Mulapo Kamugelo, distinctions in international law and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Mulapo Komuto, distinctions in international law and business entities. Mulekwa Mahokoti, Mulekwa Miklas, distinctions in international law and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Mulema Nyana. Mulepo Makhanyaho, distinction in international law. Mulepo Masikadza, degree obtained cum laude. Mongwe Harmony, distinctions in bookkeeping for legal practitioners and human rights law. Mongwe Mandlenkosi, Munyela Musibudi, distinctions in bookkeeping for legal practitioners and advanced criminal practice. Murudu Petunia, distinctions in alternative dispute resolution and international property law. Murudi Ramasela. Mosatiwa Motlao, distinction in international law. Motapo Matulu. Mutimele Masenyabu. Motlante Rachel. Movalo Kudzo. Motlhabane Umphile, distinction in international law. Mpe Morasha. Mpatlele Tato, distinctions in practical legal course, academic research, business entities, international law, and tax law. Mukansi Ntako, distinctions in bookkeeping for legal practitioners and research for legal portfolio. Mukichi Mulweli, distinctions in practical legal course, human rights law, international law, business entities, and international law. Muleka Itani. Muranzikwa Hazel. Mutsila Mahube. Ngube Lerato. Ndimande Landile. Ndimande Tandiwe. Ndlovu Blessing, distinction in intellectual property law. Ndlovu Mikateko, distinction in international law. Nelukau Polite, distinctions in bookkeeping for legal practitioners and human rights law. Nevondwe Adivao. Ngobeni Dennis, distinctions in conflict of laws, international law, and business entities. Ngobeni Vera, distinctions in international law and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Ngobeni Musa. Ngobeni Rivoningo Cordelia, distinction in international law. Ngomane Lungelo. Ngwenya Bongani, distinction in international law. Ngwenyama Kolani, distinction in international law and bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Ngalanga Promise. Ngambule Amanda. Nkwana Dolly. Nkwana Munyamani. Nkwana Poncho, distinctions in practical legal course, business entities, tax law, international law, bookkeeping for legal practitioners, and human rights law. Nkobiani Nyiku. Nkosi Goodness. Nkuna Ashla. Nkuna Terry. Nkwinika Nyiko, distinctions in human rights law and international law. Nobel Economy, distinction in international law. Nonhle Pumla, distinction in international law. Ntwane Selby. Ngumalo Nsovo. Papula Kwena, distinctions in practical legal course and research for legal portfolio. Patlani Lisiba, distinctions in human rights law, international law, and advanced criminal practice. Rakwale Shamima, distinction in alternative dispute resolution. Ranoto Masedi, distinctions in mining and environmental law. Rapasha Tabiso. Ricoto Valerie. Sarela Ntombifuti, distinctions in international law and human rights law. Seabi Kahuntle. Sebachani Makwena. Sibukane Madikana, distinctions in business entities and practical legal cause. Sebupa Tebogo. Serane Glory, distinction in bookkeeping for legal practitioners. Sekhoka Bangi. Sekaolelo Kotazo, distinction in human rights law. Sequela Salamina. Shabalala Kingsley, distinction in international law. Shabangle Pal. Shabangu Nelisiwe, distinction in alternative dispute resolution. Shibambe Mpimelo, distinctions in international law and research for legal portfolio. Shilubana Shiluba, distinction in research for legal portfolio. Shingange Shelley. Shiringane Philemon. Shihlavani Shalati. Sikele Ndanganezeni. Siboza Promise, distinction in human rights law. Sinyengwe Ruzani, distinctions in bookkeeping for legal practitioners and tax law. Sitale Matiti. Sitole Sarah. Sithole Ntokoto. Sono Refilwe, distinctions in human rights law, advanced labor law, international law, and business entities. Springkan Oriel, distinctions in conflict of laws and research for legal portfolio. Tabete Andili. Tipe Betha, distinctions in advanced criminal practice and international law. Tobejane Tapelo. Tibane Mapule, distinction in intellectual property law. Tamago William. Tati Keja, distinction in international law. Tsika Katlego, distinction in international law. Tsila Maria. Tsabangu Tsakelani. Van Rensburg Hazel. Vuma Mawewe, distinction in international law. Zita Bafana.
keep working hard. Can we also clap hands for him? To Mr. Dex, our colleague from Namibia. As you can see, we are represented in many countries in Africa. He traveled all the way from Namibia to be with you, the graduates. And indeed, that is highly encouraging to all of us to never forget your roots. He was here long ago, 51 years ago, as a student, but he never forgot his roots. That is why he's here. So he also told you, our graduates, that please don't forget your alma mater, referring to this university. Can we also give him a big round of support? Without forward-looking youth, this country will have no future. We are therefore grateful for the positive and motivational message delivered by Ms. Ramudike, the treasurer of the SRC. With the youth of a caliber, we are assured that South Africa will have a prosperous future. Ms. Ramudike Rialeleboa, can we also give her a big round of applause? We'd also like to thank the Dean of Students, Dr. Masipa, executive deans of faculty, directors of school and other support services, heads of department, professors, and all the academics for being there for the graduates. We are celebrating today because of the work of the academics in front here. Can we also give them a big round of applause? Of course, if you buy lots of liquor or beer, you buy meat, beef, chicken, and even pork, you cook them, and nobody turns up, how would you feel? You'll feel very sad indeed. But in our case, we are extremely pleased to see our hall full. This means you support us to the full, and for that, we are highly grateful to all our guests. And we know there are so many, including our colleagues from the Premier's office and Limpopo government, as well as our renowned colleague, Prof. Bupape, who taught many of us here at this university. Can we also give them a big round of applause? Viale retlamo hu batswadi. Batswadi ba rena re a le leboga kudu. Re le bone le batswadi ba nnete. Re bone le bo malume, bo ragadi le dikgaetšedi ba ketima, ba tla mo pele, ba bina, ba thabile ka gore bana ba bona bjaleng. They are lawyers, and you now have lawyers in the family. Of course, le ipoditše gore thuto ya bana ba lena e tšwa pele. Le boditše bana ba lena gore tša o sepela o kgopela swekere, o kgopela letswai le sešebo metsene ya baagišane ga se tšona. Le ba boditše la re mphe ya lapiše, motho o kgona ke sa gagwe. Of course, for all these good arrangements, We'll also like to thank our capable registrar, Professor Masha, and his deputies, represented by Mr. Malahlela, Assistant Registrars, Ms. Matla, Mr. Tloti, Ms. Ngobo, to mention but a few, from committee relations. We also include all the assistant registrars, principal admin officers, and secretaries in faculties for a wonderful job. The whole, as you see, is impressive because of the good work by marketing and communication, as well as logistics under the supervision of Mr. Khomie Swana and Mr. Mapatane, respectively. To all of them, we say thank you. We also do not forget to thank our security staff, our photographers, our ICT staff, cleaners, as well as our colleague in front here, Ms. Jivani, who is rendering sign language interpreting. Can we give them a big round of applause? Now, to our beloved students, thank you very much for working very hard in your studies and for choosing this university as your alma mater. And we did hear and we saw how well you performed. You obtained many distinctions in your modules. That shows that indeed you were committed, you were hardworking. Even when people invited you to parties and bashes, you said, no, I'm not attending those. My books come first. Can you clap hands for yourselves? Lastly, on this issue, as we said, your parents gave you all their support. In some cases, they never had extra cent, but they went all out to ensure that you get quality education. And we know, I've been chatting to some of you are already working as interns, and you are already earning. I also asked, how much do they earn? I was talking to the dean. He whispered in my ear that these days they earn a decent salary. So, in that regard, your first monthly salary, donate it to one of your parents at least, especially your mother. Our graduates, you did not achieve success on your own. And as we said, your parents and sponsors and academics here were there for you. We therefore humbly request you to stand up and thank everybody for helping you to achieve your dreams. Stand up and thank your parents and your relatives at the back there by waving your caps or copies of your qualifications. Whilst you are still standing up, can we also do likewise? We thank the Vice Chancellor and his capable team. You simply say, thank you, Vice Chancellor. Thanks very much. You may sit down. Lastly, this has been a very wonderful morning. It was a morning worth remembering for many days to come. We are all very happy. Our plea, though, is that when we leave here, please, Let us drive safely so that we can arrive home alive. Le sepele habotse, ba chimbile zwabudi, mi famba kahle. I thank you.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of Limpopo.
Nos saber sebenza